Um, this is Miles and Chelsea Allure, a Pietro. These are my Breaking Bad OCs, named Miles and Chelsea. This is their lore. Alright, let's go. It's kind of like basic character stuff. This is Chelsea. She's the only one that has a reference sheet. Yeah, there's that. Her voice claim is Courtney Love. This is Miles, basic stuff. He does not have any proper ref sheets, but he has like this. His voice claim is Ji-hun from Squid Game, specifically his English voice actor. So yeah. Actual lore time, I hate writing, so. Early life. Miles and Chelsea both grew up with difficult home lives. When Miles was 9, his mother, Marla Shui, I'm probably not pronouncing that right, I can't pronounce my own damn character's last name, whatever, died in a car wreck. After Miles' father, Rick Altman, After this, Miles' father, Rick Allman, became progressively more alcoholic, along with becoming physically abusive to Miles. Chelsea's mom wasn't really physically abusive, as she was emotionally abusive, often manipulating Chelsea with either religious values or emotional pleas. For example, if Chelsea didn't do something simple, such as laundry, her mother would automatically claim that she hated her, like that Chelsea hated her. In 7th grade, when Chelsea asked her mom if it was normal like girls, she got screamed at and threatened to be sent to a boarding school, so this caused her to, internalize and, lesbian bad, don't clip that. Anyways, Miles and Chelsea met at school in the 6th grade and quickly bonded, hanging out outside a lot. How Chelsea got the distinct scar on her nose bridge was when her and Miles were playing on scooters, where she fell hard and broke her nose, along with gashing it open, because her mom never took her to the hospital for this. She had band-aids on her nose constantly for years, or nearly a year. Everything else is where I gave up categorizing stuff. After high school, Miles and Chelsea both made a pact to move out as soon as possible, which they both succeeded, renting a small, crappy house together by both working at Los Pollos Hermanos. Miles got fired under 2 months. At the same time, Miles picked up heavy drinking and weed as attempt to cope with his trauma. Miles' drug issues got progressively worse, picking up worse and worse substances, and slowly but very, very surely bringing Chelsea down with him. Chelsea got hooked on heroin and meth really bad, but still needed to maintain her job, because she's the only one paying for the house right here, boss bitch. So she tried to balance. She eventually got caught by another Los Pollos Hermanos employee with meth, and not only got reported and fired, but her manager told her to go to rehab or she would be reported to the police. She did in fact go to rehab, and there she met Jane, who she fell in love with, and started an on and off yearning relationship. She's still internalized at this point, so. Chelsea stayed clean after rehab, but months later, Jane died. Chelsea went to the funeral, but left early and got high with Miles, so. While Chelsea was in rehab, Miles drove drunk and got a DUI. He picked Saul Goodman as a lawyer, who obviously got him off. Not in that way. This is how those two met, and Miles stayed close to Saul as he saw him as a father figure, kind of. Things with Miles and Chelsea kept going the way they did until one day Chelsea kind of had a breakdown over her life. She wanted things to get back on track. She freaked out, cut all her green hair off, packed as much as she could, and then when Miles asked what was happening, she low-key crashed out on him, which she quickly regretted and mumbled some sorries, and left for good. Chelsea eventually met a girl named Beatrice. Forgot her name when I was writing this low-key. I never draw this woman. Anyway, met Beatrice, and she fell in love with her. After Chelsea left, also she got her life on track, obviously. After Chelsea left, Miles lost the house, became homeless, and just barely was hanging on. Homeboy was not doing good. Years later, Chelsea ran into Miles on the street, where they briefly talked, but Chelsea made no effort to arrange lunch or anything because seeing Miles in the state broke her. Her leaving so soon, it was, in turn, Miles' last straw. And just a few weeks after this interaction, Miles used the last of his money to purchase a gun where he shot himself in the streets. Chelsea was notified about this. She felt like it was her fault, and like she killed Miles. Anyway, here's some awesome art of them. A lot of this is mine. This feels like when teachers say they don't have a favorite. I doodle Miles a lot in my sketchbook. Chelsea just gets art trades and like digital art way more than Miles does. Ignore that. But here's some awesome art. I've had these OCs for like 2 years now. Coming up on 2 years. So you can see some of it is kind of older. I try to put mostly new stuff in here though. And then I got some stuff from awesome friends. And thank you for watching. Yeah. Thanks.